I'm not going to see myself. I've done this once already. Deleted it though. Um, it's this is Curly Express. Dwight here. Um, Bad night tonight. 3:15 a.m. and it's a bad night. Um, I don't think anybody gonna get on here. Even though it was 4 people earlier, but I think since I was using YouTube app, one of the people must have been me. Now it shows nobody. Uh, I don't know. I don't. This is a really bad night, and I don't feel good. Um, so I guess I could start out talking about my channel. For people to come in, I guess. Because it's 3 o'clock here. I'm in the middle of the United States. West Coast is 2 hours behind, so that's 3:15. That's 1:15. We're derailed Daryl and who else lives out there on the West Coast? Daryl, Grandpa Rails, Lynn McCurdy, Wuthering with AJ. I think that's all there is. That's all I know of. I don't know anybody else on the West Coast. And then you got the East Coast, which is an hour ahead, so they're 4:15. And that, there's a few out there I know. Thomas, Heath, Majestic. That don't sound right. I just call him John Southern. How's that? Uh, who else is out there? Georgia Sunbelt. Who else is out there? I know I'm missing some. Um, can't think of anybody else. Jason, not Jason, a train freak, but well, in Florida, there's a bunch of people in Florida. Don't seem like there's very many people around by me. There's people in Indiana, Ohio. There's nobody in Iowa that's on our committee page, YouTube. My mouth is really dry. But page has done really good, lately, or my channel. But I'm stuck at 390 subscribers. I can't believe I got 269 videos. That must be counting my shorts, too, I guess. My main reason I'm on here is I lost my best friend tonight. My dog Dexter passed away. It's really hard on me. We've been together for 9 years. I had her since she was 2 or 3 months old. She used to be able to climb under my bed. She couldn't even get her nose under there now. It's really hard. I don't understand what happened to her. She's been fine, Tuesday she was normal. But then Tuesday evening, I know my dog, and she wasn't in pain. She wasn't vomiting or anything. But late Tuesday evening, she got, how do you people know I'm live? I don't know, that's a good question. Because I don't see nothing on my channel that I'm live. How would you guys? Oh, there it is. I am live. But, Wednesday come around, she's just laying around. She drank water. She didn't really, I think was it Tuesday night? I think it was Wednesday night. She got up during the night, went and ate food. She'd been drinking water. She wasn't in pain. But she was just, lazy and wasn't moving and wasn't barking like she normally. She always barks. And then Thursday came around. She had no problem. She jumped up in the bed like always. She had a lot of strength jumping up in the bed. She was, she's gone now. I was in bed asleep. She was sleeping right next to me, and she woke me up and gave me a hug. And then she just rolled over and left me. She was a great dog. We've been through a lot in the last 9 years. There was somebody watching, but I guess they left now. It's okay. I'm alone anyway. She's been a great dog. We've done a lot. We've gone a lot of places. We drove. She's not good at a car, though. I wish it was better in a car. She could, I could have taken her out in the car better. But when she's in the car, she used to bark. But she barked at every car that went by. She might have been the reason why I went deaf in my left ear. We did a lot of walking, but then we stopped walking because she got hit by a car. That's been about, 4 years maybe ago now. And she wouldn't let anybody cut her toenails. Her toenails was getting way too long. She must have ate something wrong. She must have ate something. I don't get it. I will never figure it out. But I'm not getting another dog because I'm not going to go through this again. She's my first dog. I'm not. Some people can just go from one dog to another. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. How come my my screen says Eagles? I'm not at the Eagles. Why did I say that all the time? I noticed that. I don't know. I might delete this. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm on here because it's 3:22 in the morning. I've been awake since 2:30 with my dog, and I'm going to really miss my dog, Just like I really miss my parents, too. My parents were my best friends. My parents, my mom, my dad. They were always there for me. My dog was always there for me. She was always by my side, no matter what. And out of this, when she wasn't feeling good the last 2 days, I get up and walk to the other room. She still gets up and follows me. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do now. There's nothing I can really do. My grandson's at work. He's the only person I can turn to. My son lives in Arkansas, so he can't come. And my oldest brother, he's the closest one, and he's got to get up and go to work in the morning. He gets up probably around 4, I think he says. And my sister, she's not going to be able to do anything for me. So I'm just on here talking, nobody's listening because there ain't nobody around. Everybody's in bed. Except for Arnie. He might be up. I don't know. I don't know what time it is in Australia. But I thought I'd just get on here and go live and talk for a little while. I don't feel good right now because I'm going through a lot. But I haven't been feeling very good lately at all myself. Not, so was it Wednesday night? Wednesday night? No. Tuesday night. I thought, well, yeah, because Tuesday night. No, it was Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night. Derailed Daryl, had his big 10K giveaway, which was really great. I don't know if I was just busy watching him or what, but I forgot to take my insulin shot. And that Wednesday night, I woke up with feel like I had a big old rock in my stomach, and I wanted to throw up. Nothing ever came up, but I, doing all the gagging and stuff. But then I went back to bed. If my dog was okay, we'd be in bed sleeping together. But she was a great dog, I can remember when we were outside when she was younger. My grandson was over. He was much younger. He's still in school. And what was it? Beans or corn? Might have been the beans, soybeans here was growing. She went out in that field and she couldn't find her way out. It was so funny. I was yelling for her, and she was jumping up in the air trying to see where we were at. And she finally figured it out. I had to go out and get her to follow me back. And then there was another time we were under tornado warnings, and we went to the basement. I think that might have been the first time she'd been in the basement. And when we came back up and when it was over, she didn't know how to climb back up the stairs. She might not even been upstairs yet before, too. And I couldn't get her up the stairs. I left the light on. She stayed down there all night long. I had to go down there with my leash, and I hooked her up, and I finally got her up the stairs. This is going to be hard on my best friend, too. She's the one that, helped me. I need to blow my nose. Don't mind me, I'm going to blow my nose. I couldn't mute it, but I don't know how. My best friend's the one that got me into getting Dexter. And there was I think there were 8 puppies in that group of puppies I got Dexter from. They were all colors. And then my best friend got the first puppy, and his name was Dodger. He looked just like a German Shepherd. Just like it. He used to come over before she moved out of state, got married. She used to come over and bring Dodger over. Them two used to run and play together all the time. But, I don't know if people know this, but German Shepherds, they get certain kind of disease, and normally kills them. And Dodger died. He's been gone now for, I don't know, maybe 3 years, maybe. I seen all the other dogs. There might have been only one other dog that was black besides Dexter. Um, I seen all yellow dog. I think it was 8 of them. I saw them all only because after, I don't know how long we went, but we had to go have a chip installed in them, and they all got neutered. That was included with the package of adopting her. I had to go all the way up by Chicago somewhere because that's the area I got. It wasn't all the way to Chicago. I don't even remember what town it was. I ain't even rented a car to go up there. I ain't driving my old junker. I can't believe she's gone. This is. I'm sure a lot of people go through this. Dicker Evans, he has a lot of dogs. He's gone through what I've gone through. I'm sure we all, not all, but most of us have been through this. Oh, I'm dry. Good thing I'm not using data. Maybe I'll buy it. I don't know if anybody knows this. I bought a 3D printer, a new one, because you guys all know I have a 3D printer. It's just a basic, no self-leveling or no touchscreen, no bunch of other stuff. But I've never had any problem with that printer. I wore out the bed and dug a hole in it. And I've had it 3 years, so I've been printing for 3 years. It's a good starter printer if anybody wants to get into printing. I wouldn't go off and buy $1,000 printer and you don't know what you're doing. You gotta start at a lower price printer. You get that. I paid over $200 for it, but they're still over $200. But it depends on where you buy it at. So I bought another printer, and it was a Viper, and I printed 2 things on it and got up last Sunday morning, and it wouldn't do anything, wouldn't work, wouldn't do nothing. So I got a hold of the people, and they said, well, we're going to you can ship it back. I just got an email from them. I finally got my money back. But that Viper, Jim's got one, Scooby, Road Dog, he's got one. Frank Stiller's got one. Thomas got one. There's 4 of them. They don't have no problem with it. I must just got a lemon. But at least, I bought it through Amazon, but it's still through the people that makes it, because, they have a store on Amazon. But I ship it back. I just got an email not too long ago, 15, 20 minutes ago, telling me they gave me my money back. But I'm still going to buy another printer. Don't know what yet, though. Because I just want, I want to keep using the one I have because I've never had problems with it. It prints, It's a good beginner printer. You can get that printer, maybe for $100. I was told you can get them for $100 at some electronics store. I don't know what it's called, though, right now. But I'm on here because I lost my dog, And I am just talking to myself, if I didn't lost my dog, I'd be in bed sleeping with her right now. But that's not happening. I don't know what I'm gonna do now from this day on. My oldest grandson, is coming over after work. He's at work. And he's probably an hour away, maybe. He lives down there by Tony Redbird. Redbird Tony down there in Bloomington. I think Bloomington. And he has graveyard shift, so he's at work right now. And he should be down here around 8. Oh, not down, up, because he's down from me. He'll be up here at around 8 and help me with my dog. I guess we're gonna, she died here. She was brought up here, so I'm gonna bury her here. And I think we're gonna do it out there by the big tree. She always dug a hole out there by that tree. It was a big hole, big deep hole, but the farmer finally filled it in, so it could be good loose dirt, and I think that'd be a really good spot for her. Somebody watching, but they're not talking. At least I don't see it. Maybe I ought to clip on that. That could be me watching. Yeah, it's me. Oh, somebody come on. Hey, Mark Arnold. Thank you about my dog. My dog was a great dog. Oh, there, I can see it on I can see the chat on my phone screen. Yeah, she was in my videos a lot. She's camera shy, though. She wouldn't let me take a picture of her. I had to sneak in and get a picture of her. But she always, it took her years, I mean years, to rip that squeaky toy apart. And that was the only toy she would play with, was that squeaky toy. She wouldn't play with no other toy. I bought toys, and she sniffs it, maybe pick it up one time, but that was it. She only liked that one squeaky toy. There was 3 squeaky things in there, and it took her years. I don't remember when it was. I think it was just last year. First to last year, she ripped the squeaky thing out of there and ripped that toy all apart. Yeah, she was a good dog. I'm going to miss her a lot. I don't know. It's just, right now, I'm not getting another dog. I don't want to go through this every 9 or 10 years, Hard. Yeah, she would never play with no other toy. That was funny. She was a really picky eater, too. But we had a lot of fun times together, And she was here one day and gone now. It was hard. It still is hard. Why are you up so early? Don't you live in the UK? I don't think you live in the States, I don't think. Um, I just know everybody's sleeping. Uh, Getting close to it's 4:30. So it's 4:30 on the East Coast. I thought Artie would have been up since he's quite a few hours ahead. I thought. I'm not sure how many hours ahead. I was watching his thing. He always posts a video on Thursday or Friday night or something. I don't know. I just thought I'd get on here and talk. I might have been talking to myself for the last 26 minutes, but gotta get this off my chest, and figure out what I'm doing. I've been sick a lot. I've been sick to my stomach a lot lately, but I don't think I had nothing. That doesn't have nothing to do with my dog. My dog was always there for me. She always knew when I started making a video. She always grabbed that toy or barked or something. Thank you, Mark, for dropping by there. Appreciated it. And my mouth getting dry. I still have quite a few hours before my grandson gets here. I ain't gonna be able to fall asleep after losing my dog. Hopefully she up in heaven now, and maybe she's hanging out with my parents. Maybe my parents was waiting for her. But I might end it here and when I get my 30 minutes in, I guess. But life is always hard. I take too many pills to try to stay alive, and I got a doctor that's an idiot. I'm going to change doctors here one of these days. But I got to deal with the loss of my dog. Um, I could tell all kinds of stories about her. But she just loved that one squeaky toy. Eminem Rails Mark, he's got that new puppy. I got to be a year old by now. He's so cute. I'm sure a lot of us have lost dogs and animals. I have a turtle. I bet you people don't even know I have a turtle. It just came out of hibernation. Maybe the first of this month, I guess. I've had that turtle for over 20 years. Some little girl had it, and I used to work with her dad, and I used to go over to their house, and she came up to me and said, Dwight, can you take my turtle? My dad don't want me to have it anymore. So I said, sure. That turtle probably gonna live me. But anyway, I would be in bed sleeping with my dog right now, but not happening. Well, at least this is Artie's video. Fun Friday 49. At least he gets out of the house. Boy, them are tight quarters to sleep in. They have bathrooms in the train car? Weird. Why are train engines different in other countries? You know, Australia, train cars, engines are different than in the U.S. UK's is different in the U.S. I'm not sure why that's like that. Oh, man. No sleep tonight. But anyway, I don't know why my live stream says Eagles. I don't know how to erase that. I'll have to erase if I keep this video. If I had a couch or something, I could be laying on that sleeping. If I can sleep. I want to have to figure out life without my dog. See, it still says Eagles. Said one. Are you still washing, Mark? Says you're the only one that's been hanging around. Boy, them shorties are really out of control. I see Train Freak posted a video. Ooh, I'm gonna shut this off. Might be still raining here. I don't know. My hand was shaking. Woo! Sorry if I made you sick. I don't know what I'm doing. I rambled on for the last over an hour. I woke up at 2:30. That's when I lost my dog. I noticed in um, YouTube app on my phone now that you can they have a button now for podcasts or podcasts live. I guess that could be live, couldn't it? I don't think they have that up here. No. They don't have no life. But anyway. Well, I don't know what happened, but my shorts got really bad. Didn't get very many views on the last one. 15 views. That's not very good. Last one, two, three. Last three hardly got any views. Then when I showed my new printer, double power, which I don't have anymore because I shipped it back because it stopped working after 2 days of printing. Shipped that back. I just got an email an hour ago telling me they refund my money. But I'm still going to buy it. I've been researching on what I want to get. I should just stick with the brand I have because it's a good brand, you know. They've been around a long time. That Viper that I had, they only been around a couple of years, you know. So they're going to have problems. Yeah, and then I showed that one video right there, where I said, cool. I got 1,600 views on that. Front end Friday wasn't too bad, 500 views. And, you know, I'm up to, I appreciate everybody that has subbed to me. I really appreciate everybody. Everybody has helped. A lot of people commented, you know, stuff. I'm up to 390 subs. It'd be nice to get to 500. Wouldn't that be nice? I can't believe I got 260 videos. They must count my shorts, I guess. Maybe. I wonder if anybody ever watched any of these billboards. They're in China, but they are so cool. I like how, I wonder how they, can anybody see that? See that lion? It jumps out, you know. On one of them, there was a woman standing at the bottom of the screen. Who's that gone? And the lion jumps out, and the lion jumps out. It looks like it's really jumping out. And the girl took off running. It was so funny. I'm still going to buy a new printer. But I think I'm going to stick with the brand I have. Because they've been around a long time, you know. Sure, everybody have problems, you know. There's always somebody have a problem with their printers. But you just have to figure out the bugs. I never had problems with my printer I got. But, you know, it's just a basic. I have to self-level it. I have to, no self-leveling. I have to level it. It's just basic, you know. Nothing special on it. Yeah, it has a heated bed. I've never had problems with it. It's always worked. Always worked. So I'm just on here rattling because I'm on here rattling, talking because I need somebody to talk to after losing my dog, and it's going to be hard, you know, for a little while. Yeah, dogs are just like family. And she always jumped on everybody. She always barked at people. I think she was barking at the ghost all the time. That's what that's what somebody said. Oh, dog can see ghosts. I live in an over 100-year-old house. Maybe I need to move into an old folks home now. I've been wanting to move up by my sister for years, and after the showstopper started, and inflation is bad. All the price, everything's gone up, and can't afford to move. Actually, I could move in one of them homes that based on your income. Even if I live close to my sister, it'd still be the same. I still be home alone, home alone, you know. Dry. I don't think I'd ever done a live this long before. Even nobody's around, but it shows two people watching, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anybody ever watches Chris and Jan. They live on a longboat. I think that'd be kind of cool though. They don't have a house. They live in a boat. They're in the canal. I'm not sure what country they are in. Maybe I don't know. Maybe UK. Maybe. But he makes a video once in a while. He has a lot of people. He has a lot of subs. He's almost at 7K. I'm bouncing around with my shaky hand there. Oh, I've been watching him for years. I don't know. It's just different, away from trains. If you had a big train layout, a real big one, you could build a canal and put them little longboats in it. Their longboats really cool, though, If you live on the water. And wherever they are, the water don't get frozen. But it does get cold, though. But I have never seen the water frozen before. See, their boat's way up there. I don't think you can see that. But their boat's way up there. It's really long. I forgot how long it was. 50 foot, maybe? And when you walk into it, it goes down, It's only one level, I think. They even have a little pot-belly stove in there. I think it's kind of cool. Look like they're living on the river by themselves. I don't know how they drive that, because that looked like a dead end there. I think it'd be a nice life, actually. But who knows? But who knows? I'm not, it's still kind of cold here, in Illinois. Haven't really been into doing anything on the layout. I cleaned it up though, cleaned it up a little, and I have a lot of tracks, so I need to. I got that curve figured out, and got that done. Um, and then I've been trying to build a new bridge because I take the old bridge out because I need a bridge that's wider to accommodate that um, double track area. Um, wish my tripod. I wish I had a camera holder. Um, I wonder how Mom doing. She had a back operation. She hadn't been around. I don't know what day she had her back operation. Oh man, it's still 4 more hours before my grandson will get here. Um, what am I gonna do? No way I'm gonna lay down in the bed. I got my dog out of the bed and I put her in a box. I feel so cruel me doing that, but I have to do it. Um, there's nothing, there's no way around it. And I don't know. I'm not used to having a pet and then it dies. Sure, I had a lot of fish die. I've had saltwater fish. I have that 125-gallon fish tank in my training room. That used to be salt water. I bought it for salt water. I've had that tank a long time. That tank is really heavy. That's glass. It's not an acrylic tank. If it was acrylic, it'd been a lot easier. I could just drain it and store it away, make my training room bigger. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. That used to be a saltwater tank. Oh man, I had thousands of dollars in that saltwater tank. Expensive fish. Um, then I moved to the country here, and the well water was bad, and even bought a filter system. That was a lot of hard work carrying water, 5 gallons bucket of water from the basement up here to dump it in there. But then I made a holding tank with a float system that sat next to the big tank, and I ran a hose down to just a little bitty skinny hose down to the filter system, and ran water upstairs. So that was so much easier. Well, it's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. 5 o'clock where my best friend lives, so she's probably getting up soon. She always gets up early. I've been up since 1:30. That's when my dog went to heaven. Is it dog heaven? I would think they go to heaven with adults. But they're just like kids. I have a long time before my grandson gets here. So, I don't know. What's it? Yeah, I can't even see the temperature. But anyway. I wonder what's all these buttons on here. I don't know. Good question. That might be, I might be able to type in chat, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just know I lost my best friend. What the heck is that? Look at that big boat. Oh, that's on a layout. Oh, that wasn't even a boat. That was weird. It looked like a boat in that thumbnail. I wonder why it says Eagles all the time. Got a big delay. Big delay from my phone to the screen. Yeah, well, I'm getting off here, I guess. I'm done talking to myself. Thank you, Mark Arnold, for coming in. So if anybody's watching this, we'll watch this video later on. This was all about my dog. I lost my dog about 4 hours ago, I guess now. Actually, oh no, not 4 hours. She woke me up at like 1:30. She put her head on my neck, my face. That's her kind of hugging, you know. And after that, she was gone. Here one day, gone the next. She was great. You know, I just needed to talk. I did a lot of talking at the beginning of this video. I need to change my thing down there where it says Eagles. But anyway, what am I going to do now? Look how much of a delay that is. I just put my finger like this. It takes a long time to look at that. Weird. Thanks for whoever came in. Thank Mark Arnold. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. 4 hours before my grandson gets here. But anyway. Alright, thank you for watching. Catch y'all later. Bye.